Welcome to another training, and what we're going to be doing in this video is we are going to build a learning management system for online health coaches. And basically it's this website where users can pay to access your courses, so you can sell your expertise online without paying for expensive funnel software or kajabi, all that type of stuff. And I'll be showing you how to do that. You can basically, if you want, you can download the free blueprint at yourzone.website, and it'll show you how to set it up, and then you can do what I showed you here. Or you can get some free hosting. Ask me for an invite, I'll hook you up, and we'll set up your website with this template so that you can go ahead and just edit it as I'm going to show you in this video. Now, I'm not going to be going into every single detail. I just want to show you more or less how you can do it. Once you opt in to the free account and the blueprint, you'll have the video showing you every step of the way what you can do. So just let's look at this website. I think it's pretty cool. The branding is pretty cool. You'll obviously be able to change everything here: the colors, the logos, the images, the fonts. But basically what I want is just for you to load this site and just change the content, maybe the color and stuff like that, so you can start with your website straight away without spending any money. So once you've loaded your blueprint or you have your free account, you should see your dashboard. You should see something like this, and go ahead and click on Appearance, Starter Templates. You should see something like this. All our sites, you have access to these templates that you can import with one click. These are premium, obviously, but these ones without the premium icon is available for everybody. So go ahead and click on Online Health Coach. If you don't see it, all you have to do is look for it here. Oh, by the way, you can do this without even any of our stuff with a simple WordPress install and a starter templates plugin. You will probably have to buy the Learndash plugin because there is no free version of it. If you want to have the courses inside your website, or you can basically just sell the products and manually enroll your students to whatever course platform you're going to be using. But I want to show you how to do this with our systems, but you can do this on your own just with a simple WordPress install. So go ahead and click on this template. You'll see something like this. You can preview all the pages that are going to be imported, and go ahead and click on Import Complete Site. You're going to have to accept all these because otherwise they won't properly import. Let's go ahead and it's going to start importing everything that it needs to import. Now, what we do is we provide technical support, websites, all that type of stuff to web designers. And what we've seen is, this is something we also teach our clients, is that you can streamline the web design process simply by using these starter templates and then modifying them for with your client's content. So the client's branding, the typography, the pages that the client needs and everything. But this really speeds up the design process. And what I'm going to show you here is that even if you're not a designer, you're not a tech person, you're not any of that, but you want your own website, you can build your own website by yourself without spending any money, without needing any developer. And what's good about that is, at least when you onboard a developer or designer, they see more or less what style you're going for when they will give you a custom website. But to start off, this is the easiest way to do it, the cheapest way to do it, and the best way, because this way you're in control of your content, of your website. There's not some developer saying, yeah, you need to spend like $5,000 to do this. This is easily doable by you, and as you will see, it's really easy, and it's your own stuff. If you use our blueprint, you can upload it to whatever hosting you need. So this might take a few minutes, depending on the speed of your connection and everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and we're going to restart after this has been imported. So I'll see you in 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so as you see, the site successfully imported. We're going to go ahead and view it for a second. Click on View Site. So this is the site on your website. This is the actual site on your website, and you'll be able to edit every element of this page, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a bit. But first, before we go ahead, go to your dashboard and click on Dashboard. Go to Dashboard and click on Appearance, Customize. We're going to first set the logo, the site name, the theme colors, and the general settings that should be set before going in and doing any micro changes. So first of all, go to Global. You can change the typography here. The base typography is a typography that is controls the whole site. So this is basically it. If you want to change it, you would choose any of these. You have a whole bunch. What you can do is go to Google and search for Google fonts, look them up. Once you find a font you like, just go in and pop the name here, look for it. So maybe you could say Roboto is a really famous one. As you see, you can choose from here. But I want to tell you something first. If you chose this template, if you liked it, that means the fonts, you like the fonts, and I don't want you wasting too much time with that kind of stuff. I want you to have this website ready in one day. If you start messing around too much with the fonts and colors and everything, then you might get sidetracked and you'll never finish your website. But that's your choice. You can play around with everything here. You can change the headings. This is the base heading, and then there's different types of headings. So each page has an H1, one and only one H1. That's for SEO reasons. And you can change it here. Then you can change the H2. This is probably an H3. This might be an H2, etc. So you can change that type of stuff as you wish. Don't waste too much time on this, okay? What we're going to do is we are going to update the colors, because this might not be the color of your brand. So what you do is you just update the color here and save this in your clipboard somewhere, because we're going to be using it on our page builder. So I'm just going to go save it, open this page, just paste it here for future reference. Yeah, we're going to close this because we don't need it anymore. We're going to leave that open. So make sure to add your theme color here, and also update the link cover color here. If you don't like this blue type of color for the main font, you can update the text color here. I usually don't go for absolute black because it looks bad. I kind of go for a medium type of black. So don't go for full white or full black, because it doesn't look good from a design point of view. Do the same for container. Don't mess around with this. If you want to waste time with it, okay, but basically it just says how your content is displayed on the website. This is the standard boxing. So that means that this content here, this stuff, stays in a 1200 pixel box, and it won't go higher than that. If you want to increase that, you can. Now you might notice that when you change the colors, these buttons continue staying the same. But that's because you have to update the background color of the button here. So what you would do that is click on this and update this value to the value of your branding, your main, your primary branding color, and also save the value somewhere so we can use it in our page builder for quick reference. Once that's done, let's go here. Let's look at the header builder. This is basically probably the easiest way on the internet to build a header. So this website basically has 3 sections. You can use 3 sections, but this website has only used 1. So I'm going to show you how to edit each one. If you want to add extra stuff, let's say you wanted some social icons here, you would just click on this and click on social. Let's see it update. You see that it'll start adding social icons to your header, and you can go ahead and click on the widget, click on each item, choose the icon. Always remember to put the URL, otherwise they won't take anywhere, and then update the design of each icon, so you can update the icon color, label color, etc. So that's if you don't like this header, you can modify it, but we are going to take this out because I want to use this template as our starting point. Very important is to update the site identity and logo. So to do that, you will have to change the logo here. Now, an easy way, if you notice, this font is the same as the fonts that's here. I'm going to show you how to do that. When you're on the page, you can basically, if you're just starting out and you don't have a font, the easiest way to make your own font is just to use your own logo. The easiest way to make your own logo is just to use a font and write the name of your business. So let's say, basically what they did was, Jamie and Annie, is they used this font to write that out. The bottom tagline is probably this text here, and they made their font. And what you can do is just make a screenshot of that, send it to Fiverr, go to fiverr.com and ask someone to create the actual image from that. A little hack would be just to simply screenshot it. So basically, if you were on Mac, you would take the screenshot tool, and if you use our page builder to make your font, you just make a screenshot of the font, and that's how you have your own little font to start out with, okay? And that's how I would make my font. That's how I've always made my fonts. My logos, I'm sorry guys, keep messing up logos and fonts. Either way, always use a Retina logo, because people viewing your site from a Mac system or an iPhone will see blurry images when looking at text and font, and it doesn't look good when that happens. So I'm just letting you know about that. Don't display the site title, don't display the site tagline, unless what you could do is you could display the site title and just remove the logo, so that basically, let's check this out. Jamie and Annie is the name of your site, and just say remove logo, and that's it. That becomes the logo of your site. Boom, you're ready to go. You don't have to spend money. Okay, just trying to help you, speed things up. Anyways, we're gonna remove this also, so that we only see that thingamajig. Well, let's say display site tagline. There you go. That's pretty cool, eh? Boom. I like that. So let's go ahead. We got our logo done in like 2 seconds. Let's go back. Oh, remember, after everything you do, always click on, if you don't want to make the changes visible to visitors, say save draft and click on save draft, or if you want to make the changes live, choose publish and say publish. Always save it, because then you might lose your changes. Let's go back. So we did the logo. We're going to change the primary menu, because this site imported these pages, but let's say we don't want these pages because we don't have a course called Yoga Sadhana or Eating Healthy. So we're going to click on primary menu. We're going to click on configure menu here. It's going to take us somewhere else. And we are going to click on, see it says primary menu, we're going to say edit menu. And so Yoga Sadhana, I don't have a course called Yoga Sadhana, but I have a course called, maybe this is your course, maybe you chose this template because you have a course on yoga. I'd be fine, just change the name of yoga, whatever it is. Yoga, I have no idea. But let's go with, I'm going to use Mindset 101 as our main course, okay? This is called a main course, but the problem is that it's linking to a page that's called Seek Health with Yoga Sadhana. So I'm going to just remove these two. And I'm going to remove this also, because it has nothing to do with my business. I'm going to say add item. And that item is going to be a course called, we're going to click on, this is the course type archive. You're going to click on this thing here. You are going to write Mindset 101, and you're going to say add, and this is going to create a course page with that name, and we're going to put it here, okay? Mindset 101, we want it here. Let's check it out. Mindset 101, we're done, okay? Or Health 101, because this is a site for online health coaches, but you can use this for any type of thing, because we're going to show you how to build an learning management system. But if you want this template, just leave me a comment somewhere in the comments. Drop a comment, and I'll try. If you're interested, we'll spin up a website on our free hosting for you with this template, and then you can go in and change the website exactly as I'm showing you right now. So let's go hit publish. So we just changed our primary menu. Now we want to go back. The thing is, we took us somewhere where we were not before. We had to go back to header builder, and we changed the primary menu. We're going to go to click button because if we want to update this button, we have to take it somewhere. So you can just change the text here. You can say upgrade your mind, whatever you want. Upgrade your mind. Okay, and you have to add a link here. And basically, to do that, let's see if I start writing stuff, will it happen? Of course. So it doesn't prefetch any pages. You have to have the actual URL of the page and save it here. So you would go back to your dashboard. You would go to, should probably take this out, it's confusing. Go to your dashboard. And go to pages, add new page. If that's the page you want to take to, or if you already know, if the page already exists, you would go to pages, hover over this view text, right click and say copy link address, then paste the link here, and that button will take to that link. Now if the link goes to an external site like a calendar like Calendly or some external website, then always have an open in a new tab, because you don't want people leaving your website and they'll just get lost. Okay, so we just updated everything here. I'm not going to do anything else. As I said, we're just trying to modify this website. So we just updated the header. We're going to go back and update the footer. And it's pretty easy. It's the same exact thing. Now in this case, it has subscribe to newsletter. And as you see, there's 3 sections you can add content to. Every section you can click on a plus icon and add a widget to it. We are not going to change anything. I do not like this subscribe to newsletter thingamajig. So what we're going to do is, let's pretend that you wanted to add. So this widget has, widget 1 basically is text and a form that you can choose from here. So we want a simple contact form. Let's see if this updates. I'm just going to show it. So there you go. You have a simple contact form in your footer, and you basically didn't have to do anything to have this form, and you can use this widget all over the website. I'm going to remove this because it's just a really huge footer. I don't like it too much. You can keep it if you want. If you want to update this text, all you have to do is click on this, change the title, subscribe, instead of subscribe, say contact us. And then this is the text that you would change to change this bit here. So that's basically it. And I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. And I'm going to put social down here. I guess I can't do that. So what I would do is remove, add social. And there you have this, the social icons over here. Obviously, if you want to modify that, just click on social and delete like Google reviews, or add another one, Behance, maybe you have a LinkedIn or something. Just click on it and say add social icon. Remember to add the URL, otherwise it will not take anywhere. Let's change the copyright. Basically, I would leave this as is, don't change it, or if you want. So it would say copyright Jamie blah blah blah. Add the pipe and say upgrading your mind if you wanted to, and it would show here. That's pretty basic. Now, as I said, I don't want you to waste too much time on this. Say publish. go back. And that's basically it. I wouldn't change anything else at the moment. This is what we're going to do. We've updated the theme settings. Now we're going to go ahead and edit the content on the home page. So to do that, click on this X. Always remember to save your changes, otherwise you lose them. Hover over the site name and say visit site. So you're viewing the home page and you want to edit it. We're going to go and click on Edit with Elementor. Okay, so basically I'm going to run quickly through the different types of blocks that are available on this page. This is a section, and each section obviously is a section block, and you can add sections by clicking this plus button, and you can just click on this and add any type of section with the columns already. Or, so this added 3 columns, we don't want it. If you want to delete a section, you just click on this. As you can see, you can do the same with columns, delete the column, add a column, or duplicate this current column. You can do the same with blocks, duplicate block, or delete the block, or edit. So by clicking on the icon, you edit the whatever that icon is. So this is a heading, this is a heading, and if you want to edit it, you would just click on it and start typing. So you would say hi. This is a little bit different. I think you have to click on this to start typing. This is a button. Always make sure that the buttons take somewhere. So you would, from inside the page builder, if you click on a button, you go to content, and if this is closed, you would open this thing and start. This is the link field. You would write courses. If you have a page with all your courses on it, and this template does have it, so it says courses, just click on all courses. Now that button is linked to that page. You don't need to open a new window, because this button links to a page on your site, so it doesn't have to open to a new window. Let's edit this. This is basically an image in another column, and this image, if you wanted to edit it, you would click on this and change this to something. Maybe if you have a photographer, you would have them take a photo of you while you're doing your exercises and put it here. This also basically is an image that, in my opinion, should link somewhere, because it has an animation, so someone's going to think, hey, I want it to play something. What we do is we'll just link it to all our courses page. So what we do is, since this is an image, you click on it and go to link and start type course. All the relevant pages will pop up. We want it to take to the all courses page. Just click on this and the URL will be pasted and you're good to go. Now you could do the same thing with this image up here, and just when you click on it, go to content, image, link, custom URL, and type course, and there you have it. Paste the link here. One last thing about this little image here is this image is draggable, but this one is not. This one is basically inside its container, while this isn't. So if you want to know how to do that, all you have to do is click on whatever block you want to apply these settings to, then click on advanced, scroll down to positioning, and apply this inline width and positioning absolute. And then you can either change the settings here or just drag and drop wherever you want. So we're going to put this more or less in the middle. Okay, there we go. So that's it. These are images. As I said, change an image, just click on the block and then click on this. You upload your own image or you choose one from the mini files you already have. Go down. This is a counter block. Basically, when the user arrives to this point, the number will go from 0 to 48 in a counting fashion. So go 1, 2, 4.8. This is a star rating block. This is just simple heading block, simple heading. And these are 3 columns. This column width is 25. By the way, you can pull columns like this, and or you can set them manually here. This column has a heading with an intersection block. You can find it here when you go here. These are, to find all the blocks, you have to click on this icon, and you basically have all the available blocks. Pro blocks obviously aren't available, but basic and general blocks are available on the free plan and your free blueprint. This is an intersection with two columns, so basically you can add columns inside another column using an intersection, but don't do this for more than one level. So only add one intersection in one section. Don't go overboard with this type of stuff because it's not good for speed. Same thing here. This is a main section, and this is a smaller intersection. Two smaller intersections. One is here, one is here. This intersection has two columns. This has a heading, text. Obviously, this has to lead somewhere. So what you would do is click on this. If you want to change the text, do that here, or update, write course. Choose whatever, view all courses. Do you want to add an icon? You can do that here. Just click on icon library, choose whatever icon you want. There's a lot to choose from, and that looks a little weird. You would add some spacing to it. There you go. Looks a little better, right? And this is an image block inside a column. And these are all image blocks. As you can see, you can choose image here, change the title and the description. If you want, this image block can even link somewhere, but yeah, that's it. This is a divider, pretty cool. What you can do is, it's a divider block. Always, your blocks are always available here. If you can't find it, start typing it out, divider, and it'll come out. It's pretty cool because you can either use text, nothing, so it's just a line, or an icon, and update the icon here. And you have all these different types of styles to choose from. So your divider could be slashes. There you go. This is another intersection with a heading block and an icon list. To edit the icon list, you would obviously click on this. Here are all the items. If you want to delete an item, just click on the X. If you want to duplicate an item, just click on this. Click on the item, update the text, update the icon here. Do the same for this. This is an image block. This is pretty straightforward. As I said, mess around with it a little bit. This is a pretty cool graphic thing they created. It's basically a section with 4 columns. And this column has the content, and this column has this type of mosaic here, which is pretty cool in my opinion. As you can see, you can pull this around to make it better. It's a pretty cool way of showing, if you have any profile pictures of your students, you can add them here, ask them first for permission, and add them here. Mess around with this. I'll just show you a few things here. This is a column. If you wanted to put this image up here, you would click on the column, layout, open layout, and then vertical align. Choose either top, bottom, or middle. Same thing about here. These are 2 intersections with 2 columns inside each. Let's say you wanted this picture on the bottom, you would click on the column, layout, vertical align, bottom, and it puts it at the bottom. Or you could change the ratio of things like this. So whatever, you can play around as you wish. If you want to add extra content, go ahead and do that here. Just add this. But a really cool trick is to duplicate a section. So let's say you want to add another section that looks like this. Just duplicate the section, and then you can pull it down here and then modify it with whatever content you want to modify it. Okay, we're going to delete that. Once you're done editing, always say update. And now we're going to edit the other standard pages, which is probably about and contact, and we're going to take a look at all courses. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, if you want to go back, if you're on this page, if you want to go back to your dashboard, you will click on this and say exit dashboard after you've saved your changes. We're going to briefly take a look at the other pages and edit them. Maybe there's something. So you're on, this is basically the home page, the settings of the home page. This is not the page builder. If you want to enter the page builder, you would click on edit with Elementor. But these are the settings of your home page. As you can see, you can edit the meta if you want. Usually it's not good to call your home page home because it has no SEO value. You would probably call it upgrade your mind, and then you would add site name, which is here somewhere, site name, and that's how you would see it. It's not a good idea to call your homepage home for SEO reasons, and a lot of people do that, and it's not good. Always remember to say update. Usually the homepage doesn't need feature image. These attributes are more for like blog posts and other type of pages. These are just standard pages and have custom content on it. So yep, go ahead and click update. I don't remember if I did that. What we're gonna do is we are going to go back to the site. We're gonna navigate it so we can change the other pages. So we're gonna click on about. We're on the about, and I'm gonna edit page. Really quick, because I already showed you more or less how you edit the content of a page. So I clicked edit page, and it's taking me to the page's settings. And this is the WordPress site. We want to edit the page with the page builder, the drag and drop page builder that we've installed in your blueprint. And oh, by the way, if you're doing this by yourself, you need Elementor to have this type of live editing feature. So basically this is the main section. Each page needs to have an H1 tag. Make sure that at the top of the page there is one H1 tag and only one H1 tag on the page. Other titles need to be H2 or lower. It's important to have one H1 and only one H1 page, okay? So, see this image, this is an image here that's been positioned absolutely, but it's kind of annoying because it's on top of the text. So click on this image and go to advanced, go to positioning, and apply this width inline custom. So now it just occupies this area and you can move it around to whatever you wish, and you have access to this text editor block. Update the text there. This is a section with a background image. If you want to set a background image to the section, you would click on the section, click on styling, open background type classic, and then choose the image. If you want, set a color if you want. As you can see, it's not actually white, it's a type of white. And don't use absolute white or absolute black, because from a design point of view it doesn't look good. I know it seems strange, but that's how it is. And you add the image here, and that's the background image that's absolutely fixed. And it looks like, so you have this effect where it looks like you're seeing the background that's fixed. If you wanted to scroll with the section, you would put this on scroll, and now the image scrolls with the section, okay? So let's put this back on fixed. There's some spacing here, and that's the padding, and to modify this bottom padding, you would go to advanced and change this padding here so you can increase or decrease it. And basically this has two columns. This makes sure that the column style, the background type, there's nothing there, so that's why it's transparent, while this column probably has a white background that makes this cool effect that you're seeing. So you click on style, and in fact the background type is classic color white with no image in the background, and this is some content added to the column. Pretty standard stuff. And we already talked about this. Obviously, update all the buttons. Remember to do that. You don't want any empty buttons hanging around on your pages, because it's really bad for user experience. Remember to say update, and we're not going to go to our contact page and edit that. Okay, it's done saving. Contact page. Now remember, you don't have to go to edit page. You can always go to edit Elementor. And you can even change the title of Elementor from the title of the page right from Elementor. And to do that, all pages in Elementor, you'd have to click on Settings, and you would update the title here. You can add a featured image, but it won't show on the page because this is a custom page. If you want to add an image to this area, all you would have to do is click on the blocks, go to Image, and just pull that under here, and then you can add any image you want. Okay. Now, as you can see, what if you wanted to add, okay, I'm not going to show you how to customize this too much. As I said, once you've opted in, if you have your free account or the free blueprint, the lessons are there to show you how to change everything as you desire. This is another section with title, text, more text, etc. This is a Google Maps block, and all you have to do is start typing the address of whatever it is you are trying to show on the map, and it'll pull up the address here, and then you just click on it, and it'll be saved. This is a form block, WP Forms, and you can choose which one you want to show here. So just choose Simple Contact Form, and it'll show up. Boom. If you want to add a title on this, you shouldn't really need to have to add a title because the title is already here. But what if you want to add it? You just have to pull this over here, boom, or something like that. Okay, so it's pretty easy. Let's put this back here. There you go. As I said, you want to add more content, do that just by clicking on this. Otherwise, forget about it. Say update. And now we're going to go to the courses area and see how we can set up the courses so that you can actually create your own course and start selling it. And so we're going to put everything together, and let's go do that. Let's click on all courses. And so this is the course page, and basically, so we created this new course. Remember, we created this new course. We're going to delete these pages, delete these courses. I'll show you how to edit them, but I would suggest to delete the courses and the lessons, and then just create your own. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's go ahead and to edit this page, just click on Edit with Elementor. I'm going to show you how to. Why do I want to show you? I want to show you this because there is a block that you can change. So this, you're like, how do I change the text here? You can't. This is a dynamic block that contains this short code. It's basically code that says get all the courses and display them here. That's basically what's happening here. And it just takes the title of the course, the description of the course, and the featured image of the course and displays it here. So I would leave this as is. If you want to add some text, do that by, go to text editor, pull it over, and then add here if you want to, or add some at the bottom and stuff like that. But as I said, don't waste too much time changing your template in the beginning. You have to have this website ready to go, create your course, and have it ready to sell. That's what you have to do. Then once that's done, you can think about changing things later on. Okay, so this is the courses page. We're done. I want to show you what you have to do to get this course up and running, ready to sell. Go back to your dashboard, and you should see dashboard. You should see LMS here, and it's basically the Learndash plugin. If you're using our free hosting, you have access to this. Otherwise, you have to buy your own license. Let's go to first things first. Go to settings. We're gonna set up the settings of the course. Let's close all these pages. I don't think we need them at the moment. Close. Okay. So this is the main settings of your Learndash. Update the accent color. As I said, you were supposed to save the code of the color. So you can just, if you saved it, you just paste it in here, and it'll be exactly the same. Use the same for this. Keep everything the same. Update your logo if you want. And As I said, if you don't have a logo, just write it out with that font and then take a picture of it and then paste it, save it as a screenshot, rename it logo, and then upload it here, and you're good to go. Leave everything as is here. I wouldn't advise you to change anything. Custom labels is if you want to change the namings of this, so you don't want to call it course, you want to call it training, you can do that, and do the same thing for all these other buttons. Like you can take the course button, you can change it, etc., etc., etc. PayPal settings, you don't need to use PayPal settings, because I'm going to show you how to connect your courses with WooCommerce, which allows you to use a whole bunch of different other types of payments platforms. That could be Stripe, Molly, or PayPal payments, which allows the user to pay in their local. Maybe they have some local type of payment processing that you don't know about. PayPal will take care of it, but you can't do that through these settings here. So we're not going to use them at all. You don't have to use this. Just leave this as is. Don't need to go to data upgrades. Don't need to go to support, translation. If you bought the Learndash license, go here and paste it, and you're good to go. You've set up your plugin, and we are going to go ahead to courses and start editing our course. So this is the course we created. We're just going to go ahead and click on edit and close this. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so this is your course page, and I will show you what you can do, how to edit it. Now, since this course page is brand new, we want to add a little bit of content to the course page, and I'll show you how to do that. What you can do is let's check this page out. Let's go to view and see if there's any content on this course page. Okay, so this course page, as you see, does have content, and we want to copy this content to the course page. So go ahead and click on Edit with Elementor. We're going to go ahead and click Edit Elementor on our course also. Okay, cool. So this is the course page. We're going to go to this one that was created by a template, and we are going to copy this whole section. I'm going to say right click, copy, go up to this page, right click, paste. And oh, this is another section, so we're going to copy this also, copy and paste. There you go. Now we just have to edit this content. Okay, edit it as you wish, as you see, please. Basically, okay? So there's missing this little last piece. Is this? I don't know why they put this, but remember to add this. Let me show you how to do this without copying. Add a section, full width. We're gonna add an anchor block, anchor, and we're gonna paste it here. Why are we doing this? Because the Get Started button takes us down here, where, as you saw in the preview, all the lessons of the page are showing. So how does this button work? If this button scroll the user down to this section. To do that, you would go to the button. It's, instead of a link, it has a hashtag. So you would copy the hashtag or create your own. Copy this without the hashtag, go to the anchor and paste it. Now that means that when I click this button, it'll scroll me down to this section here. And that's what happens when, see that? It takes me to, that's weird. I thought this course had some lessons. There's probably another one. We can take a look at that if you want. But let's just close this. Course description. We don't need this anymore because we've got our own. This is our own page. Say update. Let's just take a quick look at it. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff is missing, like for example the title and the image. So here is the name of the course. We're going to add featured image because we want it to show. Mindset looks pretty good for mindset. I'm going to add it. And hide title, no, I don't know why it should hide title. No, we want the hide title to show. It's published, and just say update, and then is it updating? Okay. Now it's updating. We go here, it should automatically update. Try to clear cache here. Clear all cache. Okay, so basically if that happens, page layout, we want Elementor full width, see what happens. Let's go to this, reload it. Yeah, that's weird, because it should work. Okay, so it should work. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this back to default. We're gonna update, and the content here, just update the content here. This is showing, so this part is working. There's probably something wrong in the page settings in WordPress. We're gonna go back to WordPress, click on this. Nope, we're gonna click on the hamburger and say exit to dashboard. And it says that because I didn't save, I think, for some reason. I thought I did. And we're going to click to exit to dashboard. This is going to take us back to the page here. Now, let me check something. Okay, so let's, on the right hand side, scroll down. So it says disable title and disable featured image. We don't want that. This means this is a setting that's being displayed on all the pages. We'll have to update that in the theme settings, but go ahead and just disable title and disable featured image so that it's showing. No sidebar is good, full content is good, transparent header is okay. So we're done. Just click on update, and then I'm going to preview it and see if it's showing as it should. This is probably not going to work. Oh, but yeah, it is weird. We'll have to, you know what we have to do? We have to go to one of these courses. Let's go to this one. This one had all the courses. We're going to disable title and disable featured image again, because I'm trying to understand why this is showing and the other ones are not. So let's edit course. Click on edit course. Close this. Okay, this has it enabled. Title and feature image are enabled. And yeah, it is strange. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'm back. I had to pause the video for a second to understand what was going on. I didn't want to make you waste time by seeing me, mess around with the settings. But I'll show you what was wrong. Basically, when the site was created, it had sidebar, no sidebar, and content layout was, I think, full width stretched or something, and it had disabled title and disabled featured image set. Now, what I did was I just went to my courses. I opened, I think this one. Course with Sedana, Heal with Sedana. I looked at these settings. It said customizer. This was not checked, and this was not checked. And I just applied the settings to this. So I said customizer setting, customizer, disable title. I mean, I want the title to show, and I want the featured image to show. And but we always make sure that the featured image is set, and it's set. All we do is say update. And then when we're done, we can just click on preview, and basically it's showing us our course page. Okay. Now we're going to add lessons to this course. So let's go back to our courses. So dashboard, LMS, courses, you should see something like this. We're going to edit the mindset course, click on edit. This should take us to this page, and we are going to close the other ones, and we are going to build the course through this builder. But before doing that, I want to set a few settings for this specific course. So click on settings, and I want to go through these settings right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you the easiest settings you can have to start selling your course. I'm not going to waste too much time on this because when you opt in, you get all the lessons you need. And if you go to Google, you will find all the trainings on Google for Learndash, all the ones you want. Course materials, I usually don't have them. Course certificate, you can create your own certificates and add them here once a user completes it. Course content, yes, I want the lessons to be visible on the course page, the individual lessons. Obviously, if they don't enroll, they won't have access to the lessons. Custom pagination, no. Custom lesson order, no. I don't want the course to be open. I want them to opt to go into the course. I don't want it to be open, accessible to everybody. So what we're going to do is, since we're going to be using WooCommerce to sell them, we're going to be setting this to close, and once we create the product for this course that's going to be sold through WooCommerce, we will add the link here, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Course prerequisites, if the user needs to do another course to access this one. Do you want to award points after a course is done? Does the course expire after a certain time? So that adds some type of urgency for the person to finish the course. Course progression means, can the user jump from lesson to lesson? So can they go from lesson 1 to lesson 9? I don't like that. I like them going from lesson 1 to lesson 2. I don't like them jumping from one lesson to another. So always choose linear. If you want, you can choose freeform if you want. And that's basically it for now. Yup. You don't need this. This is the course grid. If you want to update, the course grid was the page you saw, the all courses page, and you can update the text here. The text of the button, text of the ribbon, video preview, and the short description stuff. Okay. Save your settings, and let's go to Builder. Okay, so this is where you build the lessons of the course. So first things first, we want to add a section. This is optional, but I like to do this. Introduction. You add a section, and then we add a lesson to this section called Introduction to Mindset. Add the lesson, and this will create a lesson page that you will go and edit later on. Add a new section, and this is called Module 1. Let's call it Morning Routine. So this is the first module. This is first, and we're going to add lessons to this new lesson. Morning routine, etc., and you do that, etc., okay? And you map out the lessons of your course. That your course is almost ready to go online. Now we have to add the videos or the content to each course. So you would go to the course, go to the builder, and you would see this, and just click on edit. I like to right click on edit because then I have this as reference, and I just have to go in and edit each lesson. So now this is a lesson. I suggest, instead of we've disabled the page editor for this because you don't need any fancy page editor. You can just add content right here. Let me go to YouTube. Let's say you want to paste a video or something. So you would click on this. This is a playlist. Anyways, copy the video URL. Copy the video URL and paste it, and this works for any type of video, and the video is right there. It's right in the lesson. Then if you want to add some content, you can add content, and you're good to go, right? Let's check it out. Preview. We should probably update this, but it should work anyways. There you go. Mindset 101. This is the logo, introduction section, has the video, mark complete, back to course. So you're good to go. I mean, this is the easiest thing you can do to start selling your lessons. And basically that's it. Click on update. Now we're going to go through the lesson settings. And as I said, forget about this. If you want to play around with this, do that. Go to Learndash website, go to Google, YouTube, and look at all the videos if you want to do some advanced stuff. But if you want to just start selling your course, this is it. Now, one thing I want to talk about is associated course. Yes. One thing I want to talk about is when a course can have a sample lesson where even if you have to opt in to go into the course, a sample lesson can be accessed by anyone. And I think that's a good thing because you should usually have at least one sample lesson per course so that if I have to buy the course, at least I can see some content in it and I can decide if this is something that I would want to buy or not. Okay, that's it. We're good to go. Oh, this is if you want to update, the little text that you see on the all courses page. You just do it here. Add a short description, custom text button, and enable video preview. That's it. Go to lessons page and update. So we've created a course. We've created our lessons. We've added the content to the lesson. We're good to go. Now, how do I sell this course? How do I sell this course? We have to go to the shop is installed, so you need WooCommerce for this. In our blueprint, WooCommerce is called shop, but if you're using your own, it's called WooCommerce. And we're going to go to all products, and you have to set up your shop first, and there's a video on that. Just look for it on YouTube. I have one of those also, and I'm not going to go through that because you don't need that. You can do that on your own time. I want to show you how to sell the course with your product here. Now, WooCommerce is going to, this needs a critical update. Yeah, we'll do that. WooCommerce is going to go through a little mini tutorial and go through each thing so you know what you're doing. I'm going to skip that so we can go a little bit faster. So if I created a course called Mindset 101, I want the product called to be Mindset 101 also. Maybe course, because maybe you sell other types of things. You can call it Mindset 101 course. And save a draft. We're probably going to publish it, but for the moment I want to save the draft and make sure that this is the URL of the course. You're going to copy this, copy link address, and you're going to go back to the course that you built. You're going to go to LMS courses, mindset, settings, and you're going to scroll down here and tell the system that when people view the course page and they want to buy, they're going to be taken to, go back to your product page. You need to copy this address. So copy link address. That's not it. I mean, that's the one you need to copy, but it's not copying correctly. So to do that, you would go to, maybe it's not publish let, so we're just going to publish this. Publish the page. That's why it was not copying correctly. Now that the page is published, this is the live URL. And I want to say copy link address. Go to my course that I just created. Go to settings. Scroll down to access mode. Choose closed and paste the link on the course and update. So what's going to happen now is that when I view the course page and I want to buy it, it's going to take me to preview tab. I'm going to show you how this works. Hopefully the preview works. So I'm on my, what's happening is that since I'm logged in, it says I'm enrolled, and all I have to do is click on get started, and it's going to show me the lessons. And if I click on a lesson, I'll be able to start the course right away. But if you're not logged in, we'll do that once your site is live. We're going to go out of maintenance mode, and I'll show you how that works. So what's important is that you copy the URL of the course page to this area here, and you say update. Let's say update. Let's close this because we don't need it right now. Let's leave this open in case. And now let's edit the product page, because what's happening is we don't have any pricing, anything on this product page. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is a simple product. It's virtual because we're not shipping anything. And we can add downloadable files that the user is going to get once they buy it. Let's put a price to it, $97. If you want to add a sale, you can do that also. You can schedule a sale and say that it's on sale at $47 from the 26th of August to the 30th of September. Add the files here. You can add a download limit so that maybe they can download only one time, or the download expires after 30 days. Inventory. You don't need to add anything here in my opinion, but you do have to choose this. This product is sold individually. You don't want people buying 2 of your courses because they don't need 2 of those. And link products, attributes, advanced. You can add a little note here that the person's going to get in their email, in their purchase email address, and you can add that here. And that's it. You're good to go. Set the product image here. Just click on set product image. I'm going to choose whatever this. And that's it. We should be ready to sell. Remember to say update. Awesome. So the course is built, the product is created, and let's take a look at the website. There's a few last things we have to do before we go ahead. So I'm going to click on dashboard, courses, close this. No, I thought I said update. Probably not. Close this. We're closing everything. This updated. Saving has to be okay. That's done. Now let's just go ahead and take a look at our website. Visit site. So now this page is done, this page is done, this page is done, and this page is done. Now we only have one course. So if I were to click all courses and you only have one course because you deleted these, that wouldn't make much sense. So we're going to have to remove this from our navigation. Now what you could do is you could add a whole bunch of courses and you could leave this page. But if you only have one course, and the reason I want you to only have one course is you start selling, have one course. Sell that one course before you create a bunch of different courses and you don't sell any of them. Start selling one course at a low ticket price so you can start making a bit of money. Okay, so let's remove this because we only have one course. If you remember how you do that, you have to go to your dashboard, go to appearance, and go to you can either go to customize. I would suggest you do that. Go to customize, and then go to menus, primary menu, all courses. We don't need this anymore, and we remove it. So now someone drops on my site, and it's immediately it's apparent what I sell. This will talk about mindset. We have a mindset 101 link here. I have a call to action called upgrade your mind. This would probably be similar to this and all the other ones. So everything is geared to sell your course, and the page is branded. Once you have people buying your course, then you can email them and start having conversations with them and try to sell them your high ticket services. But if you're able to sell your course, you're good to go. That means you've locked in your messaging, you've locked in your offer, and you know what you're talking about, and you have paying clients that already trust you, to which you can upsell other services too. And did you have to pay for expensive funnel software? No. Did you have to pay for expensive Kajabi software? No. This should probably only cost you $10 a month in hosting and whatever you pay for the license with Learndash, or you can host it for free with us. Ask me for an invite, drop a comment, and I'll tell you about it. So your site is ready to go live. The last thing we're going to do is go to your dashboard, go to maintenance mode, and Click on choose mode, disabled, save changes, and your site is live now. And we're gonna go take a look at the website. Close these pages. I already saved that. Let's go to visit site. Click on Mindset 101. Now, since we're logged in, this is what it's showing us. I want to see what's happening if I'm logged out. So I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to open an incognito window and paste here. So, yup. It says not enrolled price. If you want, you can update the price in the field above this, and it'll say here, and then say take course, and it takes to the product page, and then all you have to do is say add to cart, and then the user can go ahead and pay for it. Proceed to checkout, and you're good to go. The payment settings obviously are you see that in the training that says how to set up payment settings for Stripe and Checkout and PayPal. Go have a look at it. But once you opted in, if you're using our system, you'll have access to that. So that's basically it. We built your learning management system. I hope you start generating a bit of cash and ready to buy clients. And if you want to help me out, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment if you need help, and I'll see you in the next training.